Good morning. This is Sylvia, your chain breaker and pearl. I wanted to share with you this morning what the Holy Spirit gave to me. I'm going to tell you how a pearl is formed, and then I want to give you the revelation of what God shared with me. How a pearl is formed is it is created by an oyster or mollusks by accident. When the mollusks are passively feeding, a grain of sand or a parasite enlarges itself inside the body of the oyster, causing his host great discomfort. Unable to expel the intruder, the oyster then engages a defense mechanism within his body to protect itself from the intruder. The oyster begins to secrete a smooth, hard crystal substance to protect itself. This substance is called nacre. As long as the intruder remains in its body, the oyster will continue to deposit nacre around its body. After a few years, the intruder will be totally encased into a smooth, luxury cocoon of nacre, which is now become a pearl. And that was so good to me because the revelation God gave me. Let's go back to how the oyster is formed or how it protects itself. It protects itself with a circle or a bubble. And let's just say this bubble in this circle is the Holy Spirit. While we're going through chains, while we're going through different things of life, while intruders are against us and coming into our lives, God is the bubble. He is the circle. He is the Holy Spirit. He's our shield. He's our covering. He's our protection. And during this time, when we encounter these things, we can rest and assure that the Holy Spirit is covering us. He's protecting us. We can go through it because we know that the Holy Spirit is on our side. And when we realize that the Holy Spirit is on our side, when the intruder come in, we know that the intruder eventually has to die. Because over when it talks about the oyster says that he continued to cover himself. That means the Holy Spirit he keeps on protecting us. Every time we go through this, every time a chain is coming and we feel like we can't break loose, the Holy Spirit said, I'm right here. You can go through it because I'm covering you. And while we have the Holy Spirit with us, and no matter how long it takes, whether it takes weeks, days, months, of years of us going through trying to break a chain, once it's done, the intruder has to die. The intruder cannot live while the Holy Spirit lives. And I just want to encourage you to keep the Holy Spirit on the inside of you. And as long as you have the Holy Spirit on the inside of you, we win. And after we go through our chains, after we break our chains, we become that smooth cocoon, that luxury of a pearl that God has created us to be. So I just want to encourage you to go be great in the earth today. Become the pearl that God has called you to be. Again, this is your chain breaker and pearl, breaking all kinds of chains. Have a great day. Bye-bye.